'Cause yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone. In a second I'll be right there. Turn around, let it rain. Turn around and let it rain on me. Don't you be afraid. Just follow me. You don't need no space. Just follow me. Like a mirror, you reflect me.
Hey honey buns, welcome back to my channel, Mississippi Girl Life. I am Tamika coming at you with not an oldie but a goodie video. So if y'all new to the channel, I'm just a country Mississippi girl living in North Carolina. So y'all, in this video we're gonna go over some survival crops for indoor gardening. Okay, if you've been following me since last year, if you've been following my gardening part of this channel since last year, you know I talk about growing in different ways. I've stressed that. I cannot stress that enough. I showed y'all I do indoor garden, I do outdoor garden. I showed y'all how to grow in small spaces for those of you that do not have a yard or anything like that. We're getting into hydroponics. Y'all knew a couple months ago I bought all my stuff for hydroponics, my clay pebbles, my little cups, my everything I needed, even my little yellow tote bin thingy majiggers that's down there. Y'all saw the video. So but I need to learn more about that, and I told y'all that. So I am learning more, so I'll get into that. But growing indoors, because I know a lot of people do not want to, you want to keep it kind of simple, okay? And growing indoors with soil is a simple way, and it's everybody just different things work for different people, okay? So one thing that I know, one thing I know and two things for sure, that growing indoors is very, 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 very beneficial, okay? Because with the weather doing what it's doing, we can't control Mother Nature, but we can control, you know, how we do different things and stuff like that. So that's what this video is about. We're gonna go over some crops that's easy to grow indoors, and they're tongue twisted, easy to grow indoors, and there are benefits to our health, okay? Also at the end of this video, I'm starting something new at the end of my videos where my 15-year-old daughter is going to be singing a little bit for y'all. She loves singing. She's into chorus and all this. Her voice is amazing. She does opera and all, okay? So stay tuned at the end of this video to see her shine. Also in the description box will be the link to her channel where she does her painting and stuff. Also my 11-year-old daughter does painting, and I will put the link to her channel in the description box. And also I'm allowing my son now to start back his channel. I don't know if the link will be in the description box for his channel just yet because he's doing schoolwork, but I will see. I don't think he's put nothing on it because I had to do a pause until them grades get right, okay? So he was on a big punishment for his YouTube, not putting nothing on his channel. But all that information will be in the link in the description box. Be in a link in the description box below, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this video, y'all. Alright, y'all, some go-to crops for survival garden. Yes, I do my research. I write things down because sometimes I have to go back and, you know, look at my notes and stuff. And that's one of the things you have to do, because you cannot keep all this knowledge in your head and just know it off the top. I mean, it don't work like, well, I can't do it. So I have to take my notes. So things that you can grow indoors, in soil, in containers, okay, for your prepping, your survival gardening, okay? Because my garden is my prepping garden. Prepping and gardening go hand in hand, okay? Especially with how these grocery stores are. There is food shortages, high prices, what they call shrinkflation, where they're keeping the price up but giving you less of the product. All that stuff. So you need to know how to grow in different ways, okay? Like I said, with my hydroponic stuff, I will be getting into that. I'm learning. A couple months ago I got all that stuff. Y'all saw the videos where I was on a mission to get it before everything sold out. So I have all my equipment and stuff. I just have to learn more. So I will be gardening 3 different ways: indoor with soil, outdoor with soil in containers, and hydroponically. So you have to do what is best for you, but make sure you're growing in 2 different ways. So with that being said, the first thing on my list, okay, is, and I'll tally them up. I didn't even write down what it was. I'll tally them and I may list this like the top however many crops it is that you could grow inside easily. Okay, so the first thing is beans. Y'all know I grow beans, and these can be like your beans that you need to shell, or it could be like the beans in the string bean family. Beans is full of protein, y'all. Y'all know with me having GERD, there's a lot of things I cannot eat. Green beans, whether it's the wax beans, the yellow ones, the purple ones, the green bean ones, they work for us, and they are so easy to grow. Okay, easy and fast plants. Okay, full of protein. Next is butternut squash. If y'all notice, I grow butternut squash. I have butternut squash out there growing, trying to get me some before the frost hit. Butternut squash is pest resistance. I didn't have any issues with my butternut squash last year, nor earlier this year, other than all that rain that we was getting. Okay, but they are very pest resistant. I haven't had any issues other than, like, you know, your yellow squash and your your crookneck squash and stuff like that. They are easy to get the vine borer. 9 times out of 10 with a lot of rain and stuff, it happens. The butternut squash lasts very long. They are very, very, you know, good for as those type of things. Not saying that it can't happen, but they are good for it. They produce a lot too. I like the baby butternut squash. I enjoyed growing them last year, y'all. Another thing I would say will be potatoes. Potatoes is full of starch. They're gonna stick to them ribs, okay? They are easy to grow, and my main thing is they easy to store. I told y'all I stored potatoes out here from my first batch for about 6 or 7 months. We just finished them in a brown box, closed up so the light can't get to it, and those potatoes was good. Okay, it was so good. Now those things you can grow them indoors. Okay, you could grow them indoors. Now, do I recommend the butternut squash indoors? Yeah, it can be done. Just make sure, you know, everything is pollinated correctly. Okay, and I've done videos on different things that that are self-pollination, and different things that may need a little bit of help with a Q-tip and a little swab in there to the next plants. Okay, so more things that you could grow indoors. Okay, more things that you could grow indoors. Sprouts with me having a digestive issue for GERD, which is a severe form of acid reflux. Sprouts is very, very quick. I had sprouts. I used up all my sprout seeds, so I need to get me some more sprout seeds. They are ready in about a week if you do it right. Okay, and you can start getting the nutrition from them really, really quick. Tomatoes. I cannot eat tomatoes, but things like your cherry tomatoes and stuff like that, they are high in calcium, vitamin C, and a lot of more vitamins and minerals that you need. Okay, chives is very, very good for high in vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. Okay, and they are quick to grow. Okay, quick to grow. Parsley is good in iron, vitamin A, C, and K. Okay, iron, that's what I really, really like about parsley. Iron. Y'all know I cook with a lot of parsley. Okay, scallions is another one. I have never used scallions, but scallions is another one. It's high in vitamins and minerals, and they are quickly grown. Okay, garlic, I wish I could eat garlic. Garlic is good and the word is on my amino acid. Okay, I was trying to figure out how to pronounce it. I could hear it in my head. Garlic is high in amino acids. Okay, it's very, very good for our health, but I can't eat garlic. Lettuce is very good for very good and high in vitamins and potassium. Okay, lettuce, when they say leafy greens, that is one of the things that, you know, comes to mind is lettuce and spinach and all that good stuff. I do have seeds for this next thing. I have grown it, but something happened to it, but I've never ate it that I know of, and that is watercress. Okay, I have seen that grown in different different other countries and stuff. It's like big in a lot of different countries. Watercress is another thing that they say is very, very high in nutrition, and I know it grows quickly, but I cannot remember what happened to my cress. But I do have seeds for it, so I will be dropping some more seeds for that. Something else that I have not deal with knowingly. Now y'all know I like succulents, okay? This is Purslane. Purslane is a succulent. It's an annual succulent. It's known in different countries like Africa and stuff, and it's used to treat diarrhea, and it has omega-3 in it. I have never dealt with that. I've never ate that. So some of you may know what purslane is, but it is a succulent. Strawberries. Strawberries can be grown indoors, y'all. I'm going to be pulling some of mine from outdoors indoors for the fall. Or I may just leave it out there because they do good in cool weather, okay? And bring them in if it's going to be frost. I may just do that. But strawberries is another thing that you can grow indoors, okay? We already said beans, okay? Green beans. So I told you could do the pole beans and stuff like that, or you could do the green beans. So still they good in protein, okay? Lentils. I've had lentils in soup, like canned soup and stuff, but it's been a while. But they are good in protein, and they have dietary fiber in them, okay? So if you eat lentils, grow you some lentils. Peas. I love my sugar snap sweet pea. What is it, sugar daddy peas or something like that? But peas is another thing that is good to grow indoors, all right? High in vitamins and minerals. Mushrooms, okay? Now, I'm not growing no mushrooms inside. And I think it's just with me because it is fungus growing. And even though it's an edible fungus, I don't want to grow no mushrooms inside, okay? But they are fast growers, and they high in vitamin D, all right? Carrots. Carrots is another fun thing. Now, carrots needs long... they need a container where they could grow deep, because you know carrots are long. So you could grow them in a 5-gallon bucket. That's what I will be doing, and I will be showing y'all the 5-gallon buckets. Well, y'all know the 5-gallon, but you will see me growing them in 5-gallon buckets. I am going to grow me some carrots inside, okay? Next is, we already said potatoes. So next we have sweet potatoes, because I was talking about iced potatoes earlier, okay? Iced potatoes or white potato, whatever you call them, I call them iced potatoes. But those are what I was talking about earlier. But sweet potatoes is full of beta carotene, good for the body, and you can grow them indoors. And also yams. They love yams in places like Africa. And over here we say yams are sweet potatoes, but they're actually not the type of yams I'm talking about. The yams that I'm talking about, I've never tried them, but I do know like African culture, they make this it's like pounded yam. It looks so good. But those are yams they're talking about. They're like white. And they say those are the real yams, okay? And they are supposed to be easily grown indoors, all right? Next thing that I don't really get into, but I know about a little bit, is dandelion. Dandelions is high in vitamin A and K, and the whole plant is edible, okay? The whole plant is edible. Chamomile. Chamomile is we all know that from its calming agent. I have never used it. I have chamomile tea. No, I did try it, and with my body and anxiety and stuff, being too calm can be a problem. And so I never drank no more of it. But some people love chamomile tea. Sunflowers. Sunflowers is something that grows very, very quickly. And from my research on it, sunflowers, the whole plant can be ate. I've never seen nobody eat a sunflower plant, but it say the entire plant is edible, y'all. So y'all research this stuff yourself too. I'm not telling nobody to go eat any of these things. I am not a doctor, nutrition, or nothing like that. I'm just telling you from my research. I'm doing the research for you, okay? Peppers is something else that can be grown easily indoors. And guess what? I can't eat peppers. So the peppers that's over here that I have been growing indoors are growing outside, because I need to change that space up for things that I can eat, because y'all know I got done with the peppers and I realized none of them works for me. So these peppers is going out, and I'm going to replace these 4 buckets with buckets for my carrots and stuff for indoors. All right. Next we got kale. I love me some kale. I got some kale back there. Got some kale back there. I got some kale back there. I love me some kale, okay? I love my greens, okay? They can be grown indoors. Also, things like turnips, beets, and radishes grows very fast and can be grown inside, y'all. Okay, so turnips. Y'all know you can eat the whole plant. You know you can eat them turnip roots. But before the turnip roots is ready to be, you know, dug up and consumed, you can girls. Eat them leaves. Those are turnip greens, okay? Y'all saw me harvesting turnip greens last year. All right. No, earlier this year. What am I talking about? Girl, stop. So turnip greens, beets, and radishes, all right, can be grown indoors. And guess what? We're going to grow all of them indoors if it's God's will. All of them, okay? All of them, okay? I'm going to drop some seeds today inside. It's raining outside, y'all, so I ain't been able to go out there and drop my seeds for outside. But I'm going to drop them inside, okay? So let's go over a couple things when it comes to growing indoors. Y'all, when it comes to growing indoors, you need to understand you need space, light, water, and air. Pick out the space that you want, all right? Make sure if you're growing indoors, you're growing in containers. Make sure that your containers can take whatever you're growing. The root system is enough space for whatever you're growing, okay? Then you need lights. What type of grow bulb you get, you could turn a lamp into a grow light. All you need is the plant bulb. All you need is the plant bulb, okay? I do not like the lights with the pink. We already talked about that in the other video. I don't like it. I like the white light for the plant grow lights, okay? Water. You know you gotta water your plants, so make sure you have something. Make sure you put good drainage in the containers. You know you gotta water your plants. Water your plants. And air. Get a cheap fan from somewhere. Put it close by, because what you're doing is you're mimicking outside. You're mimicking outside. Outside you got light from the sun. You got water when you water it or when it rains. You got air because it's outside. And hopefully you got space when you have stuff growing in there, okay? Hold up, y'all. This light is like directly in my face. And hopefully you got space when you're going out there. So those are the things that you need for growing indoors, okay? When you're growing in soil. But please, like I told you, I cannot stress enough. Too much stuff is going on. Shelves are getting bare and bare and bare and bare and bare. More people are seeing this now. Have a way to grow your food. Because see, but that's going to be another video. That's going to be another video. That may be a live video today. That may be, I just came up with something. That may be a live video today, okay? Matter of fact, it's going to be a live video today. Probably in the next few minutes. Because that just hit yeah. Let me see. I'm going to upload this and then I'm going to do the video on that. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on that. A live video on that. So, because that is something that's very important and it just hit my mind like, okay. So, with that being said, y'all, I hope this video was beneficial. You can grow right inside your living room. Y'all, with all this stuff going on, I can't tell nobody what to do. But should nobody be hosting no parties and no get-togethers and none of that stuff at your house. But people do it. You could turn your living room. I did it last year. In the beginning of this year, my living room was my grow room. Y'all saw it? I have done it like that for years. When we lived on base and I couldn't grow outside, I growed inside my screened-in porch and inside my living room right beside my husband's drum set. Sure did. I just made sure I ain't getting none of his drums wet. But I grew right inside the living room, right by his drum set. I remember it just like yesterday. You know? You could grow indoors. I don't care if you just growing lettuce and herbs. That's food. Besides your prepping stuff, if you canning meats and stuff, or if you buying canned meat, if you going the route that I'm going with the chicken breast and the salmon and the sardines, by the time you throw, if you ain't even got no rice, but everybody should have some rice in their prepper state. You throw some rice with that and saute some daggone spinach, you got a full meal. It may not be the lasagna and stuff you want. I can't eat that stuff anyway, so I ain't missing nothing. It may not be that, but it's a full protein-filled meal, okay? So, I'm saying this because I want everybody to be able to eat. That light was directly in my eye. I want everybody to be able to eat. And to be nourished and eat the right way. Not with a lot of this processed foods and stuff like that. Even though I can't tell nobody what to do, nor am I trying. But I'm not going to tell you no lie. I'm going to tell you, you know, how I feel and how I do things. Some of you may not agree that it's the right way. That's your opinion. It has nothing to do with me. This is how I do it. This is what I know to be beneficial, okay? This is how I feel like it will sustain my household, my family, my kids, you know, my husband, because he's here too, my household, you know. And yeah, so with that being said, the next clip that you see will be Miss Tatiana giving y'all a little piece of her voice. Like I said, check out the description box for information for my kids' channels. Also, how to donate to this channel if y'all wish to. And there's a link for my merch store, okay? It's all in the description box below. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified each and every time that I upload a video. And yeah, let's go ahead and get Miss Tatiana to razzle and dazzle y'all a little bit with her voice. And I'll see y'all in the next one if it's God's will, okay?
Hey guys, I wanted to do a little opera piece, so I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Good job. Y'all take care, alright? Bye.
You don't need no space. Just follow me. Like a mirror, you reflect me. Like a Friday night on the weekend. I feel